The BiC Crystal is how I grew to hate blue ink. Now, to all you Crystal fans, let me say I know it's an objectively great pen. It transformed the world, making writing accessible to billions. But personally, I hate it. I went through university in the 1980s. No laptops, no internet. I took notes with this. I recorded lectures, did research, wrote papers with this. Hundreds of pages a semester, thousands a year, tens of thousands over 5 years of school. Sometimes I'd let go of my BiC Crystal and I'd have a hexagonal imprint in my fingertips. After I graduated, I purposely switched to roller balls and gel pens and avoided blue ink. Yeah, they had roller balls in the 1980s, but they generally stunk. They were gloppy and leaked, and the ink took forever to dry. But by the early 90s, they had improved enough that I never looked back. Look, have you ever eaten so much of a food you once loved that you can't look at it again ever? That was me with blue ink after the Crystal. I know I owe this pen a debt of gratitude. This BiC Blue got me through my college years, but for a long time I just couldn't stomach any more of it. Even when I got into fountain pens, I started with black ink. Lamy, Noodlers, and Platinum were my first purchases. Then eventually, every color but blue. I'm serious. The closest I came to blue was Fuyu Seogun, technically a gray ink that leans blue. So how did that change for me? Well, the Inkvent calendars helped, but mostly it was this ink, Taccia Asahanada, that rekindled a love of blue in me. I picked up a set of Taccia inks at a fountain pen show, and Asahanada quickly became one of my favorites. In this video, I'm going to draw with only blue ink. Taccia Asahanada, Sailor Shikiori Shimogo, Diamine Overcast, and Parker Washable Blue. The swatches are all done on Waringall ink drop swatch paper. The drawing is on Fabriano Bristol. This is going to be the British Columbia coastline as seen from a ferry. My wife and I took a trip out west this summer and I wanted to capture the view we had on the way to Nanaimo. I used all of these inks for the land and the clouds. There's Shimogo's blue-black, Overcast's muted dull blue, and Parker's blue-green. But the sea and the sky is all Asahanada. I love how the tone and the hue of Asahanada changes depending how heavy you layer it on, and what pen you use. At times it's a deep royal blue. Most often it's a soft sky blue, and occasionally a bright teal, almost vibrating green. Thanks to Taccia Asahanada, I now have about a dozen different blues in my ink collection, not counting the Inkvent calendar. Thanks, Asahanada. And, okay, thank you to the BiC Crystal too. I guess I really do owe you.